Welcome back to This Week at the OUC. We're excited that you're here. I am your host, Kirk Nugent.
And I am Paul Goodrich.
And listen, we switched it up a little bit this week.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We missed Jolynn, but we switched it up this week. We have several announcements we want to share with you. Even though we are not having our worship services on site today, we do want to share a couple of announcements with you so that you are informed, so that you know some of the things that are coming up and that we can celebrate with one another. First up is this Sabbath, we will be worshiping with the larger Oakwood University family and alumni from all across the globe that will be coming in town. And guess what? Our speaker is Pastor Devil Snell.
Yes.
And he'll be speaking under the title False Pretenses.
My Lord. Well, I'm intrigued already.
I'm already intrigued. I'm already saying, what is that about?
Yeah.
False pretenses. That is pretty awesome. So that's what our Sabbath experience is going to be, along with a myriad of other things, of course, that make up the Alumni Weekend experience.
So we just want to make sure that you understand we're not meeting for worship service at the Oakwood University Church.
That's correct.
This will take place at the Von Braun Civic Center in downtown Huntsville.
That is correct. So we wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of that.
Also, we want to remind you of our communication survey.
Yep.
We want to make sure that we are scratching where you are itching as far as your communication needs. So please scan the QR code so that you can fill out the survey so we can best give you the information that you're looking for.
Absolutely. We don't get to do this every week, but we did want to do it this week. Want to put right in front of you the Operation Stretch numbers at how we're progressing towards our goals. This number was as of February, and so as March comes to a close, we'll be working with Treasury and several others to ensure that we have updated numbers. But we do want to put it before you so that you can be in prayer about what God would have you do for your family in terms of giving towards this initiative. So definitely wanted to get that in front of you.
Yep, absolutely. Sounds good. So we did speak about Alumni Weekend, which is going to take place. Festivities have already started.
Absolutely.
But specifically in terms of Sabbath, it's going to be at the Von Braun Civic Center, as we mentioned. And then, but we do want to let you know that if you want to view it, it's not going to be on the Oakwood University Church platform.
That's correct.
But it will be on the Oakwood University platform.
That's correct. So definitely make note of that. And they even have a Friday night speaker who you can see on screen, and that is a pastor. Is it Paul Graham?
No. So,
Saturday night speaker.
Saturday night speaker. Yeah, because Friday night's already gone.
Yes. Saturday night speaker. Saturday night speaker is Pastor Paul Graham. That's correct. Yeah. That's correct. Well, listen, Pastor Dorsey has shared with some things about a deeper look. But first, that's Monday. I'm skipping ahead. But first, there is an open house. So if you are in town this weekend, we want to make sure you guys get a chance to check out the Breath of Life offices and studios here in Huntsville, Alabama, in the Office of Regional Conference Ministries building, just across campus. It's still here, so if you're on campus, you can actually walk to it. But it'll be open from noon to 2 p.m. on March 31st. That's Sunday, so that's tomorrow. So want to see if you are here. We want to invite you to come and hang out with us. All right.
So we do want to also let you know that on Mondays at 6:30 p.m.
That's correct.
Central Standard Time.
Yes, keep that in mind.
Pastor Chris Dorsey leads out in a deeper look, a Bible study. And so we want to remind you about that, to take part in that. And you'll see the Zoom information on the screen. So please join us on Mondays at 6:30.
Absolutely. And if you can, or if you haven't bookmarked already, the oucsda.org/online virtual services page, that page will have the Zoom information right there. You can actually click the button and just go right in on Mondays when Pastor Chris is doing that. And I'll say this, he has shared with us in pastors meeting that it has been growing. It has been wildly beneficial, and that is something that we're all excited about. So definitely wanting to make sure we put that in front of you so that more people can come and benefit from that as well. Man, April.
A lot happening with Breath of Life.
Ooh, April. This is the series of shows that we started last year was called Fresh Start Sunday.
Yeah.
But we, took your advice. We heard from you. We realized that Sundays, while it was good, we wanted to make that shift towards the end of the week for people to go into the weekend with a bit of a right? So we're calling it the Weekend Exhale with BOL.
Yes.
And it's a series of shows every Friday of the month, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And if there's a 5th, we will have something on 5th Fridays as well. But the first Fridays is Playbook with Pastor Snell. The Bible is God's playbook.
Yes.
And so we wanted to put that out there in that way. And he deals with all kinds of topics. I'm telling you, if you haven't been catching this one, you want to make sure you do that. Alcohol, several other things. Second coming of Jesus.
All right.
There's some big topics that he's going to be tackling there.
Good.
But then second Fridays.
Yeah, second Fridays, point of view.
That's right. That's right.
Not just Pastor Snell, but also Sister Jana Snell.
That's right. That's right.
Looking at things from his point of view or her point of view.
That's so correct.
And so, we want you to be a part of that as we kind of look at things from a relationship standpoint.
Yeah. And I can tell you that they are going to be dealing with singleness as well. In fact, they do bring in a single, an expert, if you will.
Yes.
Somebody who believes that their ministry is working with singles. Good. And so we're excited about that and having that component. This is the full gambit of relationships. They're going to be tackling that with POV. Right. Third Fridays is something that I get to work with Pastor Snell on. This is the Vision Lab. This is for our dreamers, our entrepreneurs, our visionaries, for people who God has placed something in your heart and you're like, man, I just need some tips, tricks, best practice of how to bring that vision to reality. This is that space, and we want to make sure you guys get a chance to come and work with us on Thirds Sundays for Vision Lab.
Now, I'm intrigued about the fourth Sundays.
Fourth Fridays.
Sorry, the fourth Fridays. No, did you say Sunday?
I don't know. Maybe I did as well.
The fourth Friday.
Fourth Fridays.
What just happened?
What just happened?
I can surmise what I think it's about, but what did you tell us what it's about?
Well, it's exactly the title. The title is suggested. We will be dealing with hot topics that are in culture. I mean, there's so many things. I don't want to name anything right now. I don't know when you're watching this, but there are so many things that happen in culture that, as they call water cooler conversation. It's a buzz. It's trending on social media, and we want to talk about some of those things. We want to talk about what the perspective is. That what should the Christian hold about some of these items in culture? I mean, we have an election coming. There's a lot. So I won't dive into it, but that's what it is. What just happened? Myself, Danita Jones, and of course our host, Pastor W. Snell, will be there for that one, and it's gonna be a little more laid back. It's gonna be more conversational.
I'm looking forward to that.
Unscripted. It's gonna be fun. So definitely wanted to make sure you guys are aware of all those things that are happening. Also in April is the Excuseless series.
Now this is going to be great.
Oh my!
This is going to be great. So Pastor Snell has written a book.
That's correct. A new book.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Excited about it. So we're going to have a book launch.
That's right.
And where you can get the copy of the book, and you need to get it in preparation for the beginning of the series that will happen Sabbath, April the 13th.
That's right.
That will be when Pastor Snell will kick off this new teaching series. We're going to have a special guest, musical guest.
That's correct.
Todd Galbraith. I know you're looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, sneak Maybe we can have him in the Praise Cafe.
I'm hoping we can get him in here.
Yeah, exactly. Just for our online audience.
That's correct.
But that's April the 13th. And then April the 14th.
That's right.
We begin our 21 days of prayer.
Now, I know some of you felt cheated from the reset at the beginning of the year, like, 7 days, what happened? But we are giving you the full 21 days, starting on the 14th, I believe it is.
Yes, Sunday the 14th.
Sunday the 14th, and we will go straight through. Our speakers are already getting prepped and ready. We'll be going through the book. So again, it's critical to make sure you get a copy so that you can follow along with us. But this is going to be a phenomenal time. If you just think about the term excuseless, I'm pretty certain you can come up with some motifs motifs, some threads, some rhythms that we will be touching on, and it's gonna be awesome. I do want to make sure we kind of touch base on this one, even though it just happened a night or so ago. But that was a great time. Phenomenal. Yeah. Phenomenal.
So where were you?
Where were you? You missed it. But it's not too late to go to the oucsda.org/online virtual services page, which if you scan the QR code on the screen right now, it'll take you directly to that page, and you can actually register, and it'll send you reminders every fourth Thursday of the month when we have cameras on. Our virtual online fellowship time, kind of a social, and we are excited about how we are making bonds together even in the digital space.
Absolutely.
Well, none of our this week at the OUC videos are complete without birthdays, right?
Exactly. Birthdays and anniversaries.
Birthdays and anniversaries. That's correct.
So here we go.
All right. I'm going to let you take the first set.
Okay. All right. Please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. Kalkidan Belay, Martha Crutchfield, Samantha Frazier, Leilani Gamada, Courtney Garnett, Cameron Lawrence, Kathy May Rocker, Donovan Reedus, Kelly White, and Marisol Wilson. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. And then on the 25th, we want to say happy birthday to Keyshawn Humphrey, Mary Jo McElhaney. Happy birthday to both of you. Look at that. I got the small list.
You got two. All right. Okay. So Tanya Campbell, Courtney Mullins, and Cora Powell. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday on the 27th to Nigel Applewhite, to Adriana Bennett, to Dorian Franklin, to Jendell James, to Kendall James, Landon Moraine. Happy birthday.
Felicia Barnard, Sylvia Cooper, Nathaniel DeCanal.
That's right.
Kanasa Gamada. Two Gamadas. All right. Harold Grayson, Betty Harris. Happy birthday. John Jordan and Carol Payne.
That's correct. Happy birthday. On the 29th, we want to say happy birthday to Kiana Cunningham, Garnett Dykes, PJ Minor, Darlisha Pitts, and Kayla Rawlinson. Happy birthday.
And then happy birthday.
This is a special one here.
Today.
This is a Sabbath birthday. Yes.
Sharon Crenshaw. Jaden Snell.
Jaden.
Happy birthday to you. DeMar Thomas and Morgan Williams. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all of you. We want to say a word of appreciation to all of you who are saying happy birthday to one another, even in the comments section below. If we missed some of you, please let us know. We know that there may have been one or two anniversaries that we missed as well.
And we'll get them next week.
We'll get them. We promise you, we will get them. We don't want to miss out on those who want to celebrate with you. But fam, we thank you so much for your time and attention for this week at the OUC. We pray that God's richest blessings follow you throughout the worship experience today and throughout your weekend.
All right. God bless you.